Also last night, hundreds of cars were stranded on 280 and 287 for hours. It was quite a mess. Meg Baker is live in Trenton with more on that nightmare. Meg?
Christine, New Jersey State Police said that they had what they called their strike team out in full force during the snowstorm, responding to more than 530 crashes and more than 1,000 calls to be rescued. We experienced it ourselves. The snow was thick on the ramps and on the highways. So where were the plows and what went wrong? We asked the governor. This was the scene last night. All hands on deck pushing one car at a time up an unplowed ramp from Madison, New Jersey onto Route 24 East. It was a treacherous situation on many of the main highways.
We're trying to stay in tracks of cars that were able to make it no problem. But if one car got stuck and wasn't going anywhere, we all pretty much got stuck.
Sarah Alvarez was stuck on Route 280 in over a foot of snow. She burned out her clutch trying to get up a hill, finally rescued after more than 3 hours, then slammed with a $700 tow bill.
No one came to help. I mean, it was just pretty much the cars were doing whatever they wanted.
Morris County was one of the hardest hit.
People came out during the part of it in the beginning when it wasn't doing anything much, and they got caught in it. So we had roadways, Route 10, 287, that became parking lots. Plows couldn't get around, which prompted a lot of the emergency efforts that had to be taken by the Sheriff's Office and Park Police and others.
Some of these people, there was a 3-year-old child, and there's older folks in the vehicle too. So we were concerned about that, but people just got pinned in, and once they got pinned in and plows could get around them, and they got plowed in.
We asked the governor where were the plows on 287 and why wasn't there communication among authorities to prevent drivers from entering snowbound highways?
Should those ramps have been closed, and should plow trucks have been staged?
Now it's quite clear that there are a couple of strategic spots in the state, particularly interstates and the hilly parts, where maybe going forward you'd have more strategic assets.
The Department of Transportation commissioner says DOT equipment and contractors were deployed before the storm started.
What we would probably stage more are heavy equipment towers. So you have standard tow trucks, you have tow trucks that are specifically meant to deal with large commercial equipment, and those, while they were out on the road patrolling, we'd probably stationarily stage them in places where we knew we have higher risk.
The governor points out we are still in a state of emergency. The snow that melted today will freeze overnight, so you're going to want to be careful if you do have to go out. We are live in Trenton. Meg Baker, CBS 2 News.